Today, many wonder how CPUs prioritize processes efficiently. In this tutorial, we will explore CPU scheduling algorithms. By the end, you'll understand different scheduling techniques. First, let's identify the problem. When multiple processes wait, which gets executed first? This choice is made by CPU scheduling algorithms. Next, let's discuss why scheduling is necessary. The CPU operates quickly, but many processes wait. If scheduling goes wrong, performance suffers. Poor scheduling leads to slow execution and longer waiting times. Correct scheduling optimizes efficiency and reduces wait. Now, let's review key metrics for scheduling. Burst time is how long a process takes to finish. For example, process P1 takes 6 seconds, and P2 takes 4 seconds. Arrival time indicates when a process joins the queue. Waiting time measures how long a process sits in the queue. Turnaround time combines waiting and burst time. For example, if a process waits 3 seconds and runs for 5, the total time is 8 seconds. Now, let's move to the algorithms. First is FCFS, first come first serve. The process arriving first is executed first, like a supermarket queue. Pros include simplicity and no starvation. However, performance can suffer with larger processes. Next is SJF, shortest job first. This executes processes with the smallest burst time first. It improves efficiency, but longer jobs may delay execution. Priority scheduling assigns CPU time based on process priority. Higher priority tasks are executed first. But low priority processes risk starvation. Agent can help here, increasing low priorities over time. Lastly, we discuss round-robin scheduling. This technique allocates a small time slice for each process. Every process gets a brief opportunity, promoting fairness. However, it can increase context switching. Now, let's summarize the algorithms. FCFS is best for long batch jobs but has high waiting times. SJF minimizes waiting time but risks starvation. Priority scheduling addresses critical tasks but can also lead to starvation. Round-robin suits time-sharing systems but faces too many switches. Real-life examples show Windows uses both priority and round-robin. Android relies on priority scheduling, while Linux uses priority queues significantly. Today, we learned why CPU scheduling is essential, understanding burst and waiting times. We covered FCFS, SJF, priority scheduling, and round-robin methods. These algorithms enhance CPU performance and fairness. So guys, this was part 5 of our operating system series. In the next part, we'll explore memory management, paging, and virtual memory. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to continue your learning journey. Hit the bell icon to get notifications for the next part.